Welcome to Csharp.net tutorials part 9 string type. A string is a sequence of characters. It can have 0 characters or more than 0 characters. So string is alias for a string type in .NET framework. Basically, this is the string keyword we will use. Str equal to something. But we can say like this also. This is also a string type. Basically these two are same, capital S string and small s string. This is basically alias name of this one, so both are equal. Yeah. The string is reference type. The equality operator are defined to compare the values of string objects, not references. This makes testing for string equality more intuitive. String comparison equality operators are defined to compare the values of string objects but not references. As we all know that, and we already discussed, string is a reference type, not value type. So what will this comparison operator will do on this string reference type? If we use comparison operator on two strings, it will consider the values but not the references. Okay, let's look at the example first. Uh, yep, I want to assign hello to first string and h to the second string. Then I want to concatenate string 1 plus equal to with string 1, sorry, direct string hello. So this is my string 1 initially having h. Then I'm concatenating that string 1 with ELLO. So this is short form of concatenation with the same string. We can write this like str1 plus, like this. Okay, this is the actual form. The short form is this one, plus equal to. This will do, this will concatenate this value to the same string, then assigns back to the same string. So let's compare this. So finally string is having value hello and the string 1 is having value hello only. Okay, both are having values hello hello. Let's look at the output. Console dot write line. I want to write string equal to str1. This is what our question is. Console dot read. Yeah. So what would be the output? String is having hello and string 1 also having hello. Okay, what would be the output now? Let's look at the output. I'm running the program. See that the output is true. Output is true. So the equals operator is considering the value inside a reference type but not the references of this string types. Let's look at the other one. Yeah, this is the other one. This is basically by convert, if we convert string type to object type, that will definitely compare reference types but not values of the object. So in case of string comparison, the equals operator is considering values inside a string variable. But if we convert string variables to objects, if we apply equals operator on those objects, that equals operator will consider the references of those objects but not the values of those objects. Let's look at the example. Yeah, I want to convert this into object and this into object. So I'm converting two strings into objects. Let's look at the example. Output is false. Look at it. The output is false. Why? Equals operator on string objects is considering reference of the variables but not the values of the variables. But in case of strings, if we apply equals operator on strings, that will consider values of the strings but not references. Let's look at the complete flow. Let's take this is our program. Let's think this is our heap memory. This is memory location 100, 101, 102. These are three memory locations inside this one. If I create first variable, it will go and stores inside the first memory location. So the value here is HELLO. The second one will go and store inside the second location. The value is H, small h. Yep. When we concatenate the value with string, the other value with string, it will create new value in the background. It will create new memory location HELLO. So here this one will be killed when we concatenate the string with the other string. Then it will create complete new string for us. It will not update the old value. It will create complete new string. So in case if we consider the strings comparison, if we apply equals on string comparison, it will actually compare the values of strings. But if we compare two objects, it will compare references of two objects. So 100 and 102 is obviously different, so that it is giving false. If it consider the values hello and hello both are equal, so that in case of string comparison it is giving us value true. So if we apply equals operator on strings, it will consider values. If I apply equals operator on objects, it will consider references. Yep. This displays true and then false because the content of the strings are equivalent, but A and B do not refer to the same string instance or reference or memory location. Okay. Yeah. How can we create a simple string? We can create a simple string using string keyword. String A equal to good plus morning. We are concatenating two strings by using plus operator. So here plus is behaving as a concatenation operator. This will create simple string object that contains good morning. Yep. Strings are immutable. Immutable means we cannot update a string variable. So if you try to update a string variable, it won't update the variable. It will create new memory location for that variable. Strings are immutable. The contents of a string object cannot be changed after the object is created. So once the object gets created, the content will not be modified at any cost. If you want to modify the value, it will create a brand new object for you. Although the syntax makes it appears as if we can do. Let's look at this with example. See this. String s equal to h, s equal to s plus. This looks like we are modifying the object s, but it is not actually modifying the s value. It is actually creating a brand new object in the background. If I print this console dot write line, console dot write line, it will, if we print this, what is the output? Output is HELLO. It looks like, for the syntax sake, it looks like we are actually modifying the value of string s, but that's not the process actually happening in the background. The process in the background happening is, let's take this is heap memory, this is the stack memory, this is stack, and this is heap memory. When we create string s equal to h, it will store s equal to memory location 100, then the memory location is 100, then the value here is h. Okay, so first variable string s equal to h is created. So it is pointing to, this s is pointing to stack memory s equal to 100. So s is holding address location of the actual object. So when we try to read, s will give return back 100 memory location, then it will go to 100 memory location, then gets the value. If we try to update the value, it will update it will update the value here in the, so it's basically creating brand new object in the heap memory. It will concatenate first so that we will get hello, then this will update this value with 102. So this is what actually happening in the background, but for the syntax sake, it looks like we are actually updating the value, but in the background it is actually creating a brand new object in the memory. So this is no more in the use. Garbage collector will come and look at this. Nobody is pointing to this memory location. So garbage collector will clear that memory. So here we are only pointing to the new memory location. So strings are immutables. We cannot modify strings. If we try to modify strings, in the background the system will create a new object for the modification. So in the background it's actually creating brand new variable. For us it looks like updating the value. Okay. Yep. For example, when we write this code, the compiler actually creates a new string object to hold the new sequence of characters. We already saw that, and that new object is assigned to b. The string h is then eligible for garbage collection. Yep, we saw this. Reading string characters. The operator, square braces index operator, can be used for read-only access to individual characters of a string. So we have string str equal to hello. If you want to read each character by character, you can read that using index operator. Console dot write line of str of the index will start from 0. Okay, so this will print h for us because we are reading 0th index of this string. This is 0 and this is 1 and this is 2, 3, 4. So like this we can do indexing on string. This is only for read only purpose. We cannot write using this. So if we try to str of 1 equal to some I, this is invalid actually, because indexing on string is only for readable purpose, not for writing purpose. Okay, like this. So the output is yes, because the index starts from 0. 0 is t and 1 is e and 2 is s. From the test string, if you index for uh, the third value, it will return like x equal to s. Types of string literals. String literals are of two types. One is quoted and the other one is at the rate quoted. So what is quoted first? Quoted string literals. Quoted string literals are enclosed in double quotations. We all well known about this. This is a simple quoted string literal. So we will enclose a sequence of characters inside a double quotations. So this is a simple first type of string literal. And the second type is at the rate quoted string literal. At the rate quoted string literal starts with at the rate symbol and also enclosed in double quotations. The advantage of these strings is that escape sequences are not processed. If we want to mention file name inside a string, so it will actually throw error. Let's look at that practically. Let's remove this. I want to string file path equal to c drive slash work folder slash Csharp. This one is the path. That's right. Yep. So actually, if we want to mention a file path or a folder path inside string, this will throw as some error. That is because represents text as a series of Unicode characters. To browse the .NET Framework source code of this type, see the reference sources. This will throw in an error because this is recognized as a escape sequence. So backslash c, it is thinking like it is back see escape sequence, but it is not matching with any escape sequence. So we can override this error using this. So double slashes is a escape sequence. This will insert a single slash. Okay, so this is not fully qualified name. If user looks at this will not look like fully qualified name. If we want to write fully qualified name, we can use at the rate literal. At the rate literal. It will start with at the rate, then enclosed inside double quotes. This is at the rate quoted string. Alias. So when user looks at this, he can understand that this is a folder path or file path. So we can say this is a fully qualified name. If you want to insert double quotations into your output, we can do that with at the rate quoted strings. If I want to console dot outline of today is Monday. I want to display Monday inside double quotations. Say this. It is throwing some error because double quotation means string ends here. Okay, but it is a strange one. So we can say it's a quoted one. Then I'll say here this one. Sorry. So it will insert one double quotation here and one more double quotation here. Okay. So our output would be today is Monday. Okay, this would be our output. Let's look at the output. Running the project. See the output. Today is Monday. So we printed Monday in quotations, double quotations. This is how we can use at the rate string literal. At the rate string literal. String comparisons. Actually, we can do string comparison using in two ways. One is using double equals operator and the other one is string dot equals method. Let's look at these two. We already looked at double equals. String s equal to double quotations HELLO and then string str, the other string equal to HELLO. Console dot write line of s equals to str. This is first way of comparing two strings using equals operator. The second way is dot equals. So this is the method will compare two strings equals of this string. We need to apply equals method on one string, then we need to pass the other string for comparison. Okay, these two are same. Let's look at the output. True, true. So both are same. So this is string comparison in two ways using double equals and equals. Yeah. Thank you for watching.